Welcome to the Bros Before Elbows podcasts with your hosts Anthony
and Tommy Masano,
bringing you wrestling rumors, recaps, predictions, banter, wild and wackiness galore, all the way from PDX and PHX, always from the top rope and always putting bros before elbows. Welcome to the show number 12, 13 minus 1.
13 minus 1, a dozen, a baker's dozen minus 1.
That is very true.
It's 12. Yeah, man, what's up, man? How's it going, man?
Man, life is wild, dude. Life is wild, but that's how it goes in the game. That's how it goes on the road. It's always crazy. It's always wild and zany. It's always promo cutting. There's always meat cutting, veggie cutting, living on the line type lifestyle.
Are you going into your butcher persona? They're gonna bust out this week, the butcher gimmick?
Yeah, man. My finisher is the meat cleaver.
The meat cleaver. I thought you were gonna say it's all about the game. It's how you play it. It's all about the game. How you play it, or I don't know, the wrestlers.
Time to play the game.
Motorhead. Oh man, why is Triple H so into Motorhead? Is he like their biggest fan, right?
He is, man, because the bass player is badass, and I just blanked on his name. He's got a cool name.
Not Lemmy, is it? Was it Lemmy?
Yeah, Lemmy Kilmeister.
That's not his real last name. Is that like a stage name?
I don't know, dude, but that's badass. And his name's Lemmy, dude, and he wears like a freaking like general's cap and like this general's
what about his
garb.
facial hair, man? He's always got like the Fu Man. Was it a Fu Manchu, or was he some kind of like a long mustache or something?
Some mustache that connects into some badass sideburns. That guy's a badass, dude. Like, man.
Dude, his voice is so gravelly, man. He's like, how many rocks did he eat when he was a kid? Seriously.
Sounds like the dude gargles glass.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh my goodness, man. Crazy. No, life is wild, man. Dude, life on your neck of the woods, all the way in PHX, the sunny state, the crazy wild, wild west. Dude, congratulations, homie.
Yeah, man, new baby, new potential women's champion in 2034.
Mixing up the Masano roster, dude.
Yeah, man, I got two boys already, so I got that tag team. Now I got to bring in a women's champion like Emma or Paige or something to go lay down the law. So Phoebe was born last Sunday, March 2nd. So that's why we didn't have a show last week, basically, because I was a freaking zombie watching WWE Network while feeding her bottles at 3 a.m. So, but yeah, man. So that's what's going on over here, man. But it's crazy. Dude, miracle of life and stuff, you know.
Two great additions to the world: Phoebe and the WWE Network.
I know, man. I'm so glad she came on the WWE. I wish the WWE Network was around with my first two kids, man. Like I used to watch this infomercials and like ESPN SportsCenter reruns while I fed them in the middle of the night. Now I got the WWE Network on my iPhone. I'm just like, it's cool. Wake up. I'm going to go watch Great American Bash from 1989 or something.
You can really school them, man. That's the cool thing about it, dude. I was watching, I just got my subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, doing the 1 week trial. But, of course, I'm going to wind up getting it. It's freaking rad. But, you know, the first thing that I did watch, and I know we talked about it on the podcast, I watched the NXT Arrival. It was the first thing that I watched on the network.
Oh, dude, Sami Zayn versus Cesaro. It was beautiful, right?
Oh, my goodness, man. That is like, see, I love that. I love the small stage, dude. I love the small stage wrestling. Maybe that's why I'm a mark for other promotions, but, you know, I just dig that feel, man. It's just like, I don't know. Plus, there's like move sets. There's moves that I saw Sammy do, and there's moves that I saw Cesaro do that I'd never seen really done in like a WWE containment before.
Mm-hmm. It's like watching like your favorite band like practice or like do like a mic check, dude. Like that's like people pay a lot of money to go see that. It's just like cool to see them like in their element. And some of that NXT stuff, they do like experimentation down there and they try different gimmicks and different stuff on the mic and different stuff in the ring. And it's cool to watch and see what makes the cut and what doesn't. And just remember 18 months ago, the Shield and the Wyatts were down there. So who knows what's going to be? Who knows what's going to come up the next couple months this year?
Well, what's cool too, and what I like about it is I like the aspect that you're still bringing in, you know, we'll call them obviously like mid cards in the actual Raw lineup, but those dudes are coming in and doing matches and like talking shop and being a part of the NXT brand too. So it's cool because you really have like these polar dynamics together, and I think that really makes the show just super cool. I don't know. I dig the whole idea, man. They're doing it right for sure.
Yeah, WWE Network is awesome, but also awesome is the question of the day. We have it every episode here on Bros Before Elbows. We have a question of the day. So this week's question is all about the Undertaker, and a lot of people have been talking about this question this week. But the question is: the streak, is it best to beat the streak before the Undertaker retires, or is it best to leave it be and let Undertaker retire perfect? If he retires this year, if he retires next year, if he retires 2 years from now, leave him perfect, or have him put someone over on his way out? That's the ultimate question, I guess. Is the streak bigger than wrestling? So think about that. We'll think about it, and then we'll answer that at the end of the show.
Nice. Yeah, we've also got some questions to answer, too, from our Facebook page. So thank you to people that have contributed. This is rad. We're going to...
Our Facebook friends, dude. Our friends of the show always talking about, and that's totally rad that they give us 4 or 5 questions to meander about at the end of the show.
Hell yeah. So we'll definitely touch base on that. Let's jump into Raw. Man.
Dude, what a Raw, man. What a Raw, dude. It was pretty much it had some dull spots in there, but man, the big ticket items were well worth the price of admission. But it started out with Hogan. Hogan's back on our screen. Is it kind of weird to you that Hogan, because 6 months ago he was on Impact, he was walking around the Impact Zone, now he's opening Raw? Is that weird to you? It kind of weirds me out a little bit.
I don't know, but this is the second time you brought up TNA before I could, dude. No, but totally, man. It is weird. It is a little weird. I'll tell you, it's weird. It's weird.
Take a shot every time we bring up TNA. That's just on my TV right now before we start the show. But so Hogan came out. He talks about the WWE Network. Talks about him watching him versus the Ultimate Warrior on the network. Him versus Andre. Him versus Macho Man. All the good stuff that Hogan wants. He apparently only watches matches that he's involved in, which doesn't surprise me. But so he announces a 30-man battle royal, the Andre the Giant Memorial 30-man battle royal for WrestleMania.
Ooh.
So that's pretty rad. So a 30-man battle royal is gonna be at the WrestleMania. So 30 men in a ring all at once. That's insane, dude. And 2 of the entrants already are Big E and Ryback.
That's rad.
So that could be cool.
What a great way to present a bunch of people that don't have one-on-one matches at WrestleMania, especially WrestleMania 30. That's a smart way to do it, man. That's cool.
Hopefully see some of our NXT guys in there, sneak in there.
I don't see why not, man. That's definitely a good cross-brand, you know? That's freaking cool. That's freaking cool, man.
But Hulkamania not going to get interrupted by some heels. So the Wyatts came out and interrupted Hulk. And, Cena came out first. And Cena said he wanted to be part of the Battle Royal. So Cena comes out. So then the lights go out. And then Rowan, Harper, and Bray all rush the ring and kind of surround the ring. They pretend they're going to go rush them, but they don't. And, So it sets didn't
Luke cut a promo?
He did say something. That was late. I think that was later in the night when they accepted, because John Cena challenged Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, but he didn't accept or not. He didn't say yes or no in the first segment. But they let Luke Harper talk on the video, and he sounded good, man.
I thought so. I was surprised. I was like, all right, this guy's got it. Cool.
Yeah, Google or go to YouTube and just I think his name was Big Rig or something. He was a truck driver, gimmick before he was in NXT. But Google that or YouTube that, because he has some interviews on there and he has some promos on YouTube still from when he was before he was with NXT. And he's a pretty good talker, man. And I like Luke Harper. I think he's kind of underrated guy of the Wyatt clan right now.
Dude, I think he's great, man. Him and I would say he's on par with a Seth Rollins. They're just waiting for their pop, dude. They're waiting for their pop.
You're not put Luke Harper and Seth Rollins in the
what?
same.
I can and I will.
I think Seth's a little above, but yeah, definitely. I think he's definitely underrated. So Bray Wyatt versus John Cena at WrestleMania. What do you think about that?
I dig it. I think that's an excellent stage to put Bray Wyatt at. Even if he winds up losing, which I don't know, man. I think it's going to be one of those matches where you don't know. But even if he does, he's still going to be incredibly over.
I don't know, man. People are freaking out that Bray Wyatt's going to lose to Cena at WrestleMania, but I think he's fine, man. I think just even being in that match against John Cena just shows how much faith they have in this guy, dude. That's like a huge spot because the last 2 years John Cena's been facing The Rock, so he goes from The Rock to Bray Wyatt. So I mean that's saying, I think that's saying something about Bray Wyatt from WWE.
I think so. I definitely think so, but that's why again it's like that's huge for him. So even if he does. Regardless, it's going to be a sick match. It is going to be a good match. It's going to be a very what I'm excited for is it's Bray Wyatt's a very like brutal fighter, but he's also a very like psychological fighter too. Like he gets in your head, like that's his thing, and then he like when he strikes hard. So I think that's going to be interesting to see how he fends up against the American Soldier, John Cena.
I think he gets mad if you call him the American Soldier. It's like calling him like the Doctor of Thugonomics when he was the rapper John Cena. I don't think that's appropriate. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a really good match. I want to see if like any of the John Cena fans in the front row like cry because they're so scared of Bray Wyatt.
Oh man, that'd be great. That would be great. Zoom in on those people. Freaking out, dude. So
that's gonna be a good match at WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, then Stephanie and Triple H came out. Stephanie Mac, the super heel that she is, she basically wanted Daniel Bryan to come out and apologize to Triple H for kicking him in the face last Monday, even though Triple H pedigreed him and he totally got beat down after. I think Kane chokeslammed him and stuff like that on last Raw. But so he's demanding an apology. He says Stephanie says Daniel Bryan isn't man enough to take on Triple H anyway. He doesn't measure up in any way. So they come out to the entrance ramp and they kind of leave, and they kind of leave it at that. But you still don't see Daniel Bryan until the top of the next hour. But kind of plants the seeds for later in the hour.
Which is incredible. That's where I saw it. So I missed the beginning. I'm watching. Liz and I are watching the Animals over at Earl and Diane, so they don't have DVR. So I'm like, oh man. So when it was on, I was like, I only caught up to. That's where I caught the promo. I think that's when I caught on was the promo with. The Wyatt family. I think I saw some matches before it. But End of Raw was freaking fantastic. But dang, man. What were some of the notable matches that happened in the first couple segments?
Let's see. We had the Usos versus Ryback. And the Usos won. The Usos are tag team champions now.
That's right. Yeah. Actually, that's where I caught in. Was that match. Road Dogg is a surprisingly really, really good commentator.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, I don't know if it was just hearing someone new on that 3-man train wreck that they call a commentary team, or it was Road Dogg being good. But yeah, he's good, man. He's solid. He speaks off his mind really quick. He could break down. I would love to see him put him on I don't know, maybe SmackDown or main event or something like that, or Superstar. I'd love to see Road Dogg get more work behind the mic.
Dang, dude. But that's crazy that they had the titles and then dropped it. But now the Usos have it, so it'll be interesting to see how long they take it or what the next group of crazy kids will be that take the tag titles.
Yeah, I want to see. I think the Usos have earned it though, man. They were
for sure.
They were totally in my doghouse. Like they were just like, oh man, the Usos are coming on, or like the Usos were just like on. They were never really got too much push, especially when the tag team division was kind of bad. But they've kind of waited it out. They've paid their dues, and they've been in really good matches, especially with the Shield and even with the New Age Outlaws. They've been able to have them have some good matches too. So I like the Usos. I'm a fan now.
Dude, they've won me over.
Mm-hmm. They've won me over too. Then there's another match was Big E versus Jack Swagger. And
this is kind of the shakeup right at the end of this is the shakeup of Zeb and
the Real Americans.
Yeah, the Real Americans, dude. I remember the end of that match. That was crazy.
Yeah, they were kind of teetering. So Big E won off a roll up after Swagger got distracted by Zeb, and Cesaro got distracted by his own teammates, and Big E wins with a roll up. So Cesaro's laughing at Swagger. Swagger gets in his face, and then Zeb just snaps. He's taking off his vest. He's undoing his tie. I love Zeb Coulter, man.
Dude, Zeb is rad, dude. I like Zeb.
Oh man, so he just looked like the disappointed father, trying to get the two brothers to hug it out, but they did not want to hug it out. But
you know what? Good. Cesaro needs to be on his own, dude. Freaking snap that tag team in half, dude.
You're sick of Swagger?
I am, dude. I was never a fan of that guy. That guy's a boat anchor. Get him out of here. Put a match at WrestleMania between Cesaro, Jack Swagger. Cesaro gets over, wins the match. Boom. Call it a day.
Yeah, seems simple. Does Zeb Culture go with Swagger at the end, or does he go with Cesaro? What do you think?
I think he goes with Cesaro, man. Zeb's a good mouthpiece, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good mouthpiece.
Yeah, so I think that'd be good. Yeah. So Cesaro and Swagger shake hands, but Cesaro like totally does squeezes the hell out of Swagger's hand bit and just really crushes his hand and pulls away and kind of laughs at him. So yeah, they're positioning Cesaro as maybe the breakout guy from that.
I hope so, dude. That guy is awesome, dude. Cesaro, I've been saying it, dude, since day one, since he came out with Oksana. Doing his freaking rugby gimmick, wins the freaking U.S. title, man, the whole time. The whole time I've been a mark for him, dude. I love that guy.
Yeah, man, he's good. He's interesting cat. Maybe he'll win the Battle Royal, or I don't know who they're going to put in the Battle Royal, because 30 people, they're going back to the 30-man Battle Royal. I don't know how they're going to fill those spots. Are people able to be in the Battle Royal and then be in another match? Or if you're in the Battle Royal, you can't be in anything else?
I don't know. What if you bring back, like, RVD, Chris Jericho?
Wow, that'd be an all-star team, dude.
Why not? It's WrestleMania 30, right? You can bring him back for a night.
Yeah, I think you probably should pull off all the stops with that Battle Royal, but yeah.
Yeah, why not? Put Big Show in there. Put, why not, like, Rey Mysterio? Why not?
Sin Cara?
I don't know. Man.
Come on.
I guess it's filler, sure.
You got 30 people, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Zack Ryder, our boy.
Dude. Speaking of, dude, my boy's back, and he's a punk now, dude. Now he's like, you gotta watch the video. I posted the video up on our Facebook page. Saw it from Cage Side originally, so I had to watch it, and it was, man, this is a good angle. Zack Ryder realizing what he did, realizing what he had, loses it, right? And he's just like, man, I could do one of two things. I could either just ride this sad boat out, or I can do something new and change it up. So he confronts everything that he did, and now he's like, I'm not this happy-go-lucky dude. Like, I am, but that's not my goal now. Like, my goal is not only to be a superstar, but I want to be the WWE champion. I think, dude, that promo, his look, that mean look, dude, he can do the mean look.
He can do me.
I think he can,
dude. He's so goofy, man. I don't think he can go back, man.
Dude, goofy people can turn it around, dude. Goofy people can turn it around, dude. I'm telling you, man. You just, it's got to be a believable character, regardless of what they look like, dude. Sir Isaac effing Yankum. Dude, all right. Case in point. You know what I mean? That's my boy, dude. Has been my boy since like junior high, dude. So I'm just saying, man, it can happen, dude. So give him a chance. It's the last resort, dude. The last resort coming back.
He's pulling out all these. Use every tool in his toolbox, man. He's going back to the YouTube. It's called it's called Zack Ryder like Last Resort, right? With a Z or something.
Yeah, dude. No longer True Long Island Z. That's terrible. Get rid of that crap. Give me some Last Resort.
Oh man, I'm curious how he goes. At least he's trying, man. At least he's not just sitting at home or going to some other promotion they can't name, or you're gonna take a shot. TNA. He's not doing that, but yeah, the best for him. I wish him luck, dude, because at least he made. Because remember when he was a face and he won the U.S. title, and he made at least he made it relevant. I remember that they did like one Raw where they opened the Raw with like Punk, Bryan, and like Zack Ryder all coming down to the ring with all their titles, and they were all like faces at the time.
Yeah,
that was cool, and I was like, wow, that's cool, man. And people were behind Zack Ryder. And then, man,
for some reason, he got the wet salami, dude, and like told him to pack his bag and go.
The old wet salami. I don't want to know about that story. That sounds traumatic. Yeah, man. So all the best to Zack Ryder. Hopefully he gets something. Hopefully he'll be in the Battle Royal or something. That
would be rad, dude. And if he can make a staple, like what if he eliminates like 4 dudes?
That'd be cool, man. I mean, that's carry some momentum into the new year, man, because everything resets after WrestleMania.
I think his first major opponent, and he should just mow through, is Fandango.
Ooh, man, that'd be a good rivalry, man. I think that could be a good rivalry. You just want to throw Fandango under the bus now?
Yeah, why not?
He hasn't been doing it. He's feuding with Santino right now. He's kind of busy.
Dude. What? That's back burner, dude. We don't really have a job for you, so we'll just have you wrestle Santino. Oh, man.
That's not a good. At least it's better than Kofi, man. What's Kofi? Kofi's not even wrestling anyone right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What happened to Justin Gabriel?
I know he was injured, then he came back, and that's funny. I was just watching on the WWE Network, watching Money in the Bank 2011, and it had the SmackDown World Title Money in the Bank, and Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, and Sin Cara were all in it, and I was like, wow. And Wade Barrett, like 4 people we never hear from again. We're all in like the world, along with Kane, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, and I think that was it.
Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett, yeah, when he was just Wade Barrett. He was just.
I don't have bad news yet.
He hasn't been on Raw like in 3 weeks. Yeah, he has no bad news, I guess, recently.
Maybe they're ditching that gimmick. Maybe he's like Jolly News, you know.
Jolly News.
Barrett. Oh, I've got some Jolly News for everybody.
That'd be funny if he like gets hit in the head. He gets like bro kicked and like hits his head. He comes back the next week as Jolly News Barrett.
That would be hilarious. Free pudding for everybody.
Pudding falls down from the rat. Oh, it's disgusting. It breaks before it hits anyone.
Hot tea.
Oh gosh, scalding lawsuits.
I'm Jolly News Barrett.
He's like a cross between like Mary Poppins and Bad News Barrett. I start singing songs and stuff.
I hope he comes back and wrestles. That would be cool.
Yeah, they know that'd be a novel idea. Let's have people come back and actually wrestle instead of doing stupid bad gimmicks. But that'll play into another topic later in the show. But okay, let's tackle this Raw. The juicy part of Raw. Did you see Daniel Bryan take over Occupy Raw?
Dude, the Occupy Raw movement. That was freaking sweet, dude.
Dude, that was... at first it started out, I was like, oh, it's kind of lame, because they only had like 10 people in the ring, and then they cut to commercial, and they come back, and there's like 50 people in the ring, and like 50 people on the outside, and there's like over 100 people surrounding the ring, all in Daniel Bryan yes shirts. I thought that was a cool, really cool moment. Right, on Raw.
That definitely was, man. That was freaking sweet. Good for Daniel Bryan, dude. That's putting his foot down. And not only that, but he has 2 stipulations now, dude. First, he's going to fight Triple H at WrestleMania, which is huge. And 2, if he wins, he's going to be in the main event. How freaking rad is that, dude? That is, I don't think, has that been done before?
They did it once. I think it was WrestleMania 11 or 10, where Bret Hart wrestled his brother Owen Hart, but he lost. But he still had a match later against Yokozuna, and he won. So I think they opened WrestleMania 10 or 11 with Bret Hart versus Owen Hart because they had that rivalry. Owen Hart won, and then later in the night he faced Yokozuna, who also had a match. He had Lex Luger before, so they both fought 2 matches. So I guess that made it equal. So Yokozuna fought Lex Luger. Bret Hart lost Owen Hart, and then the main event, Bret Hart beat Yokozuna. So they've done that, but that's kind of similar, but not like where it's all stacked. The chips, all the chips are stacked against it. So it's not guaranteed. If you lose to Triple H, I think the crowd cries in their cereal right there, and
they just walk up and leave.
So depressed, yeah. Everyone's dog has to go to sleep or something.
Well. I'm going back to the hotel room.
Yeah, oh man, I'm gonna go, what's going on in ROH?
Yeah. Oh, no, man, that's crazy, dude. I don't know, but that first match is gonna be nuts, dude. Triple H versus Daniel Bryan.
Now here's the question: they put that like at the beginning of WrestleMania, or they put a couple matches before? They do it like right before? Like where would if you're like scheduling it, where do you put that Triple H versus Daniel Bryan match? Because that could be like a main event in itself, man. So I don't know where would you put it on the card?
Dang, you know what I was thinking to have it as the first match.
Because I'm been out of 10, so like you turn on the WWE Network, or you're watching on pay-per-view, you can still get on TV, but you're turning on the WWE Network and you're watching it, you're turning on your TV, and that match opens it, man, the crowd will be so insane after that, one way or another. That's a good way to start it. Or I think
that is because you also have Undertaker versus Lesnar, which is going to be massive. And then you're going to have the main event, which, if it turns out that Bryan wins, is going to be massive. That's ultimate underdog, dude, to have freaking fought the COO of the company and then to freaking be a part of a triple threat match.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy because Triple H has been fighting The Undertaker. He's been fighting John Cena at WrestleMania, Batista at WrestleMania. He's fighting Brock Lesnar last year at WrestleMania. Now he's fighting Daniel Bryan. So, again, it kind of goes back to the Bray Wyatt thing. It's a Bray Wyatt-Cena thing. Now, Triple H, Bryan, it just shows how much faith they have in Daniel Bryan. Because that's a big spot, man. Especially asking him to work twice, too, potentially.
That's like huge, dude.
Yeah, who would have thunk it, man?
If Bryan wins both matches and becomes the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, dude, everybody would come unglued.
Yeah, dude, it totally freaked. How much money would you pay to be in that crowd for that to happen, man?
I don't know, dude.
It'd be so insane, dude. That'd be one of the coolest visuals ever on TV if everyone's like, man. I think that's the way to end WrestleMania, man. Is there a way to end it is have Daniel Bryan win all the marbles, man. That would just complete the whole story they've been telling since basically SummerSlam.
Yeah, dude, there's so many people that were haters along the way. No, Daniel Bryan's getting screwed again. He's never gonna get it. No, man, he's been clawing and scratching and getting to the top of the freaking mountain, dude. So I've been saying it all along. I've been a follower, dude. I've been loving it. And yes, I would pee my pants, dude. I would just stand up and pee myself.
But didn't you have
enjoy, dude?
Nothing like the joy of pissing yourself.
I wouldn't know what else to do. I'd jump for joy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know,
dude. Greater joy than a grown man urinating on himself. Oh man!
I shouldn't be able to contain the happiness, dude.
But come on, man! You had to have some doubts, man. Like especially when he loses to Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble, and he joins the Wyatts. That was really weird too. And then all the times he got screwed over, like he got punched out by Big Show, lost already. I mean, there had to be some doubts in your mind, though, right?
I had some doubts, but I never let my doubts get the best of me.
An ultimate underdog story, dude, if this happens, man. Because he's gone through so much, man. Like, he was the world champion for 2 minutes, literally. He beat Cena, beat the face of the freaking company, clean in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. Then he gets pedigreed. And then Randy Orton cashes it in on him, and Randy Orton's been champ since SummerSlam. So it's like, it's been that run since August, man. But it's been a great story if you look at it. You step back and you look at it from a long view perspective. It could be really good, man. It could be really sweet.
And that's how you got to look at it, dude. That's how you got to see it, the big picture. And sometimes 1 week on Raw it gives you a curveball. He joins the Wyatt family. Where's this going? But then the next week, it's always the big picture, man. It's a year-long story, dude. WrestleMania hits the reset button, but it also brings everything. It brings the year to closure, you know.
Yeah, this could be one of the best WrestleManias ever, WrestleMania 30. So,
dude,
working out well for the WB right now.
Crazy, man. Well, I know we got some other stuff to get into, so we'll take a little quick break. We're already at break number 1 here, and
bring on that hip hop music. Bring up those beats. What if you just did this for the next 2 minutes? As the break. Oh, man. Okay. Stop tapping out, man. I'm tapping out. Let's get a break. Take a drink.
Thanks for listening to the Bros Before Elbows podcast. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Just search Bros Before, the number 4, Elbows. We would love to keep the conversation going with wrestling, so send us your thoughts and feedback. Email us at brosbefore, the number 4, Elbows, @gmail.com. Welcome back to the Bros Before Elbows podcast.
Dropping elbows on people.
Oh man, dropping
Thursday
some
night.
mad elbows. Drinking this Ranger IPA. reading this outline. Things are getting crazy here in the studio.
It's classy, man. It's a classy Thursday night here. There's a club mix over there?
Straight up club mix coming at you live. Actually, this isn't live. This is pre-recorded.
Where's Batista Dad? He should be in the club mix with his
He's
sunglasses.
asleep, dude.
Batista Dad's asleep on Thursday.
Yeah, it's past his bedtime, dude.
Is he sleeping in his skinny jeans, you think? Or do you take them off?
He sleeps in his skinny PJs.
He's got what's that? A Snuggie? I bet he's got like a Snuggie made out of jeans.
Dude, forever comfy.
What's that? Is that like a Snuggie rival?
Totally, dude. Or what's it? Forever cozy, forever snuggles, snuggle time all the time.
There's so many off-brands. I thought it was WWF versus WCW Monday Night Wars of Snuggies.
Oh man, reverse robe trademark.
Reverse robe. Reverse robe. Does that mean your ass is nothing covered on the other side?
you gotta buy the add-on, the accessory piece.
That's how they get you.
What jackasses!
It's like a car wash. They always try to upsell you.
Ah, I just went to the car wash today, dude. I found a little coupon thing for a free car wash.
Did they try to upsell you with the extra waxing and the stuff?
No, man. I just gave him my coupon and they said, "This is what I want." And he said, "All right, it's what you're gonna get," and that's what I got.
That's Portland for you. That should be like the commercial for Portland Vacation Visitors Bureau right there. You get what you want, you get what you pay for. Portland.
Straight up. And you know what? Sometimes what you put in and you don't get out are bad gimmicks.
There you go. King of the segues, the smooth, docile tones of Anthony Masano. Next topic.
Transition
We post our podcast if you're listening to this on YouTube or Twitter or something or Facebook. We post it on CageSideSeats.com. It's one of our favorite sites. They're big supporters of us.
And they run these site.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's through SBNation.com, and they're running the tournaments. They run these tournaments. They run like best move, best manager, best match. Now they're doing another 64-man tournament of the worst gimmicks in pro wrestling history. So going all the way back to whenever, the 64 worst gimmicks ever, 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, yada, yada, yada. So there's a lot of stuff to go through, so we just want to take a look at this field and just go down memory lane to some of this craptastic stuff.
So here it is, your number one, in no really relevant order. He just shows up as number one, everybody's favorite, the Shockmaster.
Oh, man. Why did they do like a stormtrooper with like glitter on his head? And,
I have no idea.
Why'd they make Tugboat be it? I don't why did he did draw like the he had to draw like the short straw on that, man. Like what, did he lose a bet like a card game backstage or something? I don't know. You have to be the Shockmaster.
All I know is it's the fact that he fumbled over and lost his helmet and put it back on completely destroys and has destroyed any legitimacy to that gimmick. That gimmick was a freaking boat on fire from the get-go.
He was supposed to be a face too. He was supposed to team with like Sting, British Bulldog, and Sid. I think Psycho Sid. He was supposed to be like the surprise fourth member to go up against like the Four Horsemen or something. And we have the Shockmaster. It was like our secret member. He falls on his ass, dude. Oh my god.
They should have kept him their best kept secret.
They should. That's the secret best keeping.
Man, but I don't understand the premise of the gimmick.
He's the Shockman. Was he supposed to be like a spaceman or something? I don't know. He wore like a vest, but he no shirt under the vest. I don't know. It was definitely going to be like a top seed, to be like one of those power seeds in the tournament at CageSideSeats.com. Another one, Anonymous Raw GM. I vaguely remember that. I think it was back when I was getting into wrestling again.
I think it was Hornswoggle.
But that was the thing about the gimmick is that they'd interrupt Raw for a little the email sound, and then on this GM would make a match or make a stipulation. It was just really annoying, and they kind of forgot about it, and then they said, "Hey, Hornswoggle was it the whole time under the ring with his laptop." So, so that was just stupid. Yeah. And then Michael Cole was like a heel, I guess, and he had a match with Jerry Lawler at WrestleMania 27.
Nobody likes him anyway. So, like, naturally, he's just a terrible gimmick to begin with. He's just a terrible announcer.
Yeah, but they made it worse by him being like a heel, and like he'd like just be annoying, and he'd like talk about himself more, and I don't know, it just like turned up his natural Michael Cole stuff to like an 11 on a scale. So yeah, I was like, so that sucked. So that was stupid. I kind of missed that.
Yeti would overtake heel Michael Cole.
It could be, man. That'd be like a Final Four matchup, but yeah, because the one's faces 16s and the two's faces like the 15s, but yeah, the Yeti, another WCW winner. I don't know who the Yeti was. I don't know who was under that costume, but he tried to beat Hulk Hogan. I think he ended up like hugging him in the ring and like dry humping him. Like a Halloween Havoc pay-per-view, and he was just like, he's supposed to be like a mummy, but he's called the Yeti.
Yeah, that really confused me.
Yeah,
he was really tall.
He was super tall. I think he was the same guy who was Giant Gonzalez, or El Gigante. So yeah, that was stupid. He was the Yeti. Yeah, it was like a mummy Yeti thing, and I don't know. It was just WCW in the early 90s. They didn't know what the hell they were doing. It was before the NWO and WCW. They didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Oh my goodness. I'm just scrolling through some of these other people. I have no idea who Oz is. I have no idea who Eugene is or Glacier.
Oz was Kevin Nash when he was with WCW before he was Diesel. And it was the gimmick was basically him. He was from the Wizard of Oz or something like that.
What the hell?
That's why it's so high on the list. That's why it's number 2. It makes you say, "What the hell?" Yeah. So, and Glacier was like he's supposed to be like a remember Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like a takeoff of that. He had like cool armor, and he had like cool like ninja moves, kind of. But he was just stupid. It was WCW. And they didn't know what the hell to do with him. And then
terrible.
And then the number 3 seed, another high seeds, Giant Gonzalez, the previous mentioned Giant Gonzalez. He faced Undertaker at WrestleMania. He had a naked bodysuit. And the aforementioned Isaac Yankem, DDS, a dentist gimmick.
Oh my goodness, man! Kane does not like talking about that.
To this day, he doesn't like talking about it.
No, there was another podcast that had him on as a guest, and they were interviewing Kane, Glenn Jacobs, or whatnot, and one of the guys just jokingly said, and this was like maybe not even a minute into the conversation, he's just like, "Oh, hey, Glenn, blah blah blah. This is the host of the show, blah blah blah," and he's like saying hi or whatnot, and he's like, "Oh, something, Isaac Yankem." And then Glenn Jacobs, Kane just goes, "Yeah, we should do this interview another time. This isn't a good time." And he's says. Like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, thanks, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna do this right now. So yeah." And then he just like walks out, dude, and just leaves.
Oh man, if
straight
Kane,
up,
Glenn Jacobs / Mr. Libertarian was ever on the Bros Before Elbows podcast, he would not ask him about Isaac Yankem.
No, dude, that is forbidden. It's forbidden, dude. We can never speak of it again.
Such a stupid gimmick.
True, dude. Very true. But yeah, we'll see how far it gets up in the ranking. But it was definitely not good. Bastion Booger.
I don't remember that one, dude.
Beaver Cleavage.
Beaver Cleavage, a number 4 seed. He was like, I don't know what I don't think he even wrestled, dude. I think they showed like it was like in '98 or '99. They showed like he's supposed to be like a kid from the '50s, like Leave It to Beaver. But guess what his gimmick was? He liked boobs or something. I don't know. Hence, Leave It to Beaver Cleavage. Like, what the hell are you? Just go home, WWF. You're drunk. Your writers are drunk. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Send in the Berserker.
Oh man,
this guy was crazy.
Dude, just pause this and just like.
How did he not make it, dude?
He was a Viking. And he just like barked a lot.
He did bark, dude. He spit a lot too, dude. It was gross.
He had a gross beard and like he spit in the beard a lot. Like, how did that gimmick? Why wasn't he Intercontinental Champion? Why wasn't he feuding with Ultimate Warrior and Mr. Perfect? I don't get it.
That's funny, dude. The Berserker. I have no idea what his theme song is, but that's what it is.
Some 80s guitar. That's his theme song.
Fantasio.
Fantasio. Which number is that? Where's that one at?
That's number 4.
That's number 4 too. Okay, I think he was like a magician or something. I don't remember that one. I wasn't watching wrestling then.
How was Rocky Maivia a bad gimmick?
It was before The Rock. It was when he was like a babyface. He had goofy hair. It was like they made him like ultra Hawaiian or something. I don't know. It was kind of weird.
Nation of Domination.
before that, yeah, even before that.
You know his theme song is the Nation of Domination theme song. It's just
totally...
without Nation of Domination. Or whatever the little bass line part is. But yeah, dude, it's Nation of Domination. That is the Rock's theme.
Are you saying he should be paying like royalties to Farouk still or something?
Damn.
Who else is the Ringmaster, the Funkasaurus? There you go. Brutus Clay.
Funkus on a roll. Dude, that wasn't a bad gimmick. That was like that was a necessary gimmick. Dude.
How was being a dinosaur from the past sent to be funky a good gimmick?
Why not, dude? He's just the kids love him. And the people love him.
He got knocked out by the Big Show, and he's never been the same since.
It's because funk is on a roll. Funk is on a roll. Dude, I like Brodus Clay, dude. I don't think Funkasaurus was a bad gimmick. I think it was a necessary gimmick. Just for like, yeah, why not, dude? They can. Like, WWE can do that. They can do silly gimmicks. Like Fandango. That is a silly gimmick. But the dude makes it believable.
Yeah, he makes it work, man. He just totally owns it, and the whole thing of like him pronouncing the name right, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that totally.
Yeah,
you should go back doing that. I thought that was funny, but yeah, Funkasaurus is 6th seed, so about in the middle of the pack.
Number 7, we got yodeling Antonio Cesaro.
See, I don't like that one because he was like, what he did that for like a couple weeks, like maybe like 2 weeks. Like I vaguely remember that, and I've been watching WWF pretty like.
I don't know.
Do you remember that?
I do. I think they did it just as a test. I think they were messing with him.
Yeah, I know. I think they were trying to messing with him or like make him pay his dues or something. And like, I don't know if he made it work or not, but I don't think that should be that high, dude. I think there's a lot more stupid gimmicks like behind it.
Who's Kerwin White?
No idea. Let me.
General Hugh G. Rection. Who the hell's this guy?
You know that's from. That was Hugh Morris. You remember Humorous? Hugh Morris?
Humorous? No.
Oh god. Oh man. It was at the end of WCW basically, like, but a year before they went under. You could see doing stupid gimmicks like that. General Hugh, he was like they'd had some kind of stable of like Booker T was like GI Bro. Freaking Chavo Guerrero was like General Loco or something like that. Like everyone changed their name, and it was just stupid. Kerwin White is Chavo Guerrero.
Oh.
And I don't know what what. Oh, Lieutenant Loco was his other gimmick in WCW. I don't know what Kerwin White. Freaking yeah, I guess it was in WWE. They don't really explain on Wikipedia, but
weird. Yeah, there's some people on here that I've never, ever, ever seen. Moving to number 8, Akeem the African Dream. Why is he what?
He was white, and he's called the African Dream. It's so racist.
Oh shit! I thought he was.
You thought he was a black man.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that is pretty terrible. Never mind. That is horrible.
It was from the 80s. It was from Akeem the African Dream and Big Boss Man formed a tag team called the Twin Towers. But yeah, it was just stupid. It was one man gang, and it made him like come back as Akeem the African Dream, and he just danced like an African dude, and he was clearly white. It was kind of highly racist. Repo Man. How about that?
Repo Man. Dude, Repo Man was rad, dude. He ran around with a chain and like would repossess things. He had a cool mask on, dude.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. I think that's another dude who's like owned his gimmick, and I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, dude, bring back Repo Man.
So make who could be Repo? Make Justin Gabriel Repo Man. Yeah, there you go.
That would be sick, dude. A high flying Repo Man.
Doing the 450 splash while he's holding the chain or with the mask. I think that'd be great.
Oh man, Red Rooster. That I never liked that guy, even back in the day.
He's supposed to be like a face, but like, what the hell? Is just a dude with a rooster?
Yeah, he just like
rooster hat
terrible.
That was terrible. Here's one for you for your fans on Thursday nights. Joker Sting at number 10 Steed.
It was weird. I don't think it was bad, dude. I don't know. He's crazy.
It was lame, dude. Come on. It was total ripoff of Keith Slater. I'm not Heath Slater. Heath Ledger. From I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, dude. I don't know, man. Sting is Sting. That guy can do whatever he wants.
True. Legend, Hall of Famer.
Tensai at number 10.
He beat John Cena on Raw once. You gotta give him that.
Dude, he shot him with the green mist.
And he had his manager, Sakamoto.
That's right. Whatever happened to that guy?
He got physically abused. He's probably filing a lawsuit right now of WWE for workman's harassment or something from...
Wait, what? Really?
No, I just made that up. That's really happening. Yeah, I don't hope that's not really happening. But yeah,
oh man, that's funny.
Didn't you say Tensai, or was that you told me Tensai is doing like commentary on NXT or something?
Really?
Yeah, Sweet Tea. He's doing commentary. He's apparently pretty good, according to our sources, our NXT expert, Theron.
Nice.
Uncle Theron, yeah. So yeah, I think he's either you or him told me that, so it must have been him.
Dude, no, I gotta check that out. Naked Midian.
I'm not Googling that, man. I'm not Googling that.
Max Moon, number 11.
That was Conan. It was Conan under the mask.
That guy had the worst character in WCW Unleashed, dude. Or was it Unleashed? What was the name of it?
WCW Revenge.
Revenge, that's it.
Yeah, he had a pretty horrible moveset in that video game. He's fun to job to. Or make him job. Aces and Eights, man.
Man, Aces and Eights was cool.
It started out cool, man.
It started out rad, dude. It started out real original.
It started out cool, and it was cool until they took their masks off. And you're like, oh. Oh, man. TNA. Don't have anyone to put cool under the mask.
I don't know. I thought the way Bully Ray pulled that off was pretty freaking rad.
Oh, that was cool too, man. Hopefully... They were number 11. I mean, yeah, I don't think they should be on the list. I would another one kind of boot off the list.
I wouldn't vote him up. I'd vote him out.
Yeah.
Perry Saturn Moppy, number 12, dude. I remember that.
He talked to a mop.
That's hilarious, dude. He was so messed up.
That's horrible, man. He's a great wrestler, dude. He has awesome moves. The Death Valley Driver, Rings of Saturn, T-bone suplexes.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
They make him be stupid and put on a skirt and talk to a mop.
Well, wasn't he kicking it with Al Snow? Wasn't that isn't that how he got all goofy and stuff?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was pretty bad.
Battle Cat.
I don't know what that is. That sounds like something from the 80s.
Number 13, Damien Demento.
I don't know what that is.
John Cena's on this list at number 13.
So controversial, man. Everyone cage side's arguing about that. I think that's stupid, man. I mean, they're saying like that his gimmick is that he doesn't have a gimmick. He's just John Cena, Superman. But I don't know. Yeah, there's so much dumber stuff in the history of wrestling. I
don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one, dude. I don't know. The Mountie, number 14.
No, dude. I think that was awesome, dude. He had a freaking, taser, electric cattle prod.
Oh, that's right, dude. That was cool.
Yeah, I thought the Mountie was cool, man. Especially for, a 90s character. Yeah, I thought the Mountie was cool, man. He's a good heel. He can never be a babyface because he's just too, douchey. But, but one of my favorite moments in, WWF history, I'm going to have to look this up in the network, when he faced Big Boss Man and the loser spends the night in jail match. He lost, and they dragged him off to jail that very night on the pay-per-view.
That's funny.
And he was like crying like a good heel, like begging not to go to American jail. Oh, so good. So good. I hope the Mountie doesn't go far in this tournament.
Oh man, heel Dixie Carter. That's the only character she could play.
She's so bad at it though.
Oh, hey man, new changes, dude. New
I
changes.
know, man. Yeah, I know what I caught myself watching some of TNA this week.
Yeah, dude, damn right. Damn right.
The tide is turning back at the beginning. You know, episode 1 and 2 of the Bros Before Elbows podcast, where we're talking TNA a little bit, but it's been falling off the last decade of episodes.
Yeah, there's so much that was going on Raw, dude. That's like the main meat and potatoes of it, you know?
I think after WrestleMania, if TNA keeps up, I think maybe we'd start working them back in for sure.
All right.
Is that Matthew McConaughey making an appearance on the podcast?
all right.
All right, so check out, go to CagesideSeats.com, check out their tournament. They're running one every day, a matchup every day, and you can go vote on it, which gimmick was worse, and a trip down memory lane there. So many bad gimmicks. So many bad gimmicks.
Yeah, tons of them. Who's Jimmy Wang Yang?
I have no idea, but Kerwin White was Chavo Guerrero, and I guess they made him be a white guy from the suburbs. And he dressed as a white dude, and he won the cruiserweight title. So, yeah.
That's good.
So that was his gimmick.
Oh my goodness, crazy. Let's see. Oh yeah. Check this out. Some merchandise. So you got to think. Some of these contracts that these guys have, that some of these wrestlers have, they get a percentage, a kickback or a bonus or something on merchandise sales. So it's always interesting to see who's selling what, who's top seed in the merchandise pecking order. So of course, Cage Side has a list, or basically kind of a breakdown as to like arena merchandise sales, and then the WWEshop.com, WWE Shop.com. So, of course, as you guessed it, who do you think number one is?
Good old Cena.
The Yeti.
What a swerve. The Yeti and Shockmaster battling for number one. Yeah, I wonder if they have any merchandise on the Yeti merchandise on WWE.shop.
Oh, my goodness.
Good old John Cena, man. He's got all those. He comes out with a new shirt like every month, it seems like, or every couple months.
It's the same shirt, dude. It's just a different color. It was green, then it was yellow, then it was...
He went to the white.
He went to the white when he won the title.
Yeah.
And now he's got like
black
this
and
like...
yellow one.
Yeah, now he's got like a neon shirt, black and neon colors.
Yeah, I'm just going by what's in my kid's closet, yeah.
Crazy, dude. But arena-wise, Daniel Bryan, dude, number 2. That dude's holding up.
Yeah, man. How was it do you check out the merch stand when you went to the house show in Portland?
Oh, tons of Daniel Bryan gear.
Yeah, same thing with on Phoenix when I went last month. But yeah, man, tons of Daniel Bryan gear, and even on WWE shop, they came out with some new Daniel Bryan shirts since he started the Yes Movement. So he's getting a push, man. He's getting a major push.
Dude, that's so rad. CM Punk still selling some merch.
Yeah, pour out a 40, man, for him. Yeah. His stuff always looked cool, though. I don't know if he had like a hand in like designing it or what. His stuff always looked more like a music shirt, like a band shirt.
Yeah.
Sure. So I thought that was always helpful.
Some Batista number 4.
I don't know who's buying Batista stuff, man. That's an arena sales, merchandise sales. So if you go to a house show or a Raw or SmackDown taping, Batista. I haven't seen any of his shirts. I don't know what they look like.
I have no idea. Sheamus is on this list. That guy's good no matter what.
Yeah, he always has a lot. There was a ton of merch when I went to the house show here in Phoenix for Sheamus. Super popular. I think people want to turn him heel, but I think he should stay face, man.
Yeah, I think so.
At least for a little bit longer. I think he's a pretty good face. Number 6, Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamania pre-torn shirts.
Are they like tearaway shirts?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But that'd be rad.
Yellow and red shirts. Number 7, Randy Orton, the face of the company, quote unquote. Yeah, he's got some pretty... He's got some pretty bad shirts, man. I don't know. I've never seen anything I like from.
I've never liked his designs. I don't know. I've never really gotten behind Randy Orton.
You don't want a big viper.
No, it's just silly. I don't know.
Yeah. Number 8, Brock Lesnar. Eat, sleep, repeat, or something. Conquer.
Better than his stupid F5 weather vane thing. Rooster on top of the barn, wherever the hell that thing was.
I think Brock drove that. He was like drunk on moonshine out in his like farm or something.
freaking corn-fed mofo. I want a rooster on my shirt like barn, but F5.
The artist is on the other line of the phone. Okay, Mr. Lesnar. I'm just gonna go do that right now. Trying to sell this tire fire of a design. But he's sponsored by Jimmy John's. Does he have Jimmy John's on the back of all his shirts?
Yeah, it's even on his shorts too.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so, man. He's got that MMA like sponsorship swagger.
Right? Jimmy John's, man. I love Jimmy John's.
Hey, man, they're getting obviously a lot of advertising through WWE. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, they gotta love that, man. Every week, Brock Lesnar's on TV, he's thinking Jimmy John's.
Straight up, dude, makes me want a sandwich every time.
Man, they deliver too.
They're really, really fast.
Yeah, they always have like 7 or 8 people working behind the counters. It's like crazy. Like I don't know how they what they do during non-rush hours, but yeah. They always have a lot of people working there, and they make their sandwiches like in under 2 minutes.
They're so good, man. I always get the Vito with spicy peppers. Oh man.
Oh yeah, the hot spicy peppers, and they put like a vinaigrette or something on there, or it's Italian. Yeah, so good. Yeah. Let's get a Jimmy John sponsorship. Let's talk to Brock Lesnar's people.
Dude, the pickles are good too.
Oh, dude, they do. They have the big chunky pickles, man.
Pickles and sandwiches.
This is going to go great on a Jimmy John's podcast. You really hear the pilot episode of just talking about Jimmy John's for an hour.
Oh my goodness, so good. I don't think I've had anything else on the menu except for the Vito.
Besides the Vito. Yeah, I don't think I've had I think I had a ham sandwich, but the Vito has never mind. This is literally delving into save this for our bros before I don't know bread podcast.
Oh my goodness! You know the merchandising stuff. Okay.
Oh come on!
Oh man, I got so sleepy after thinking about Jimmy John's. Just like, oh man, kind of hungry and like.
Go to sleep with a sandwich next to you.
No man, but the WWE shop, a lot of the dudes that are selling stuff in the arenas are making some dough on the site as well. John Cena, obviously number 1. CM Punk, number 2. Daniel Bryan holding strong. Shield is on this list too. They're not really selling much in the arenas, but dang. And Steve Austin's on the list on .com. Man, that guy's always going to be a fan favorite. Him and Undertaker too. He's on that list.
Yeah, just buy those old school shirts. I'm sure they still sell those Austin 316 shirts on online. So those will be. That's like, I think he talked about the podcast on his the Steve Austin podcast. Go subscribe to that or check it out. I think he talked about how he was always setting WWE or WWF shirt ideas back in the day, and this one day he came up with that idea, and this they really didn't want to make it it was too simple, but they made it, and now it's legendary.
Sells though, you know.
I know, right? Yeah, so it's like the NWO shirt, man. It's just NWO on it, and. Sold like hotcakes. Sold like Jimmy John subs.
Oh my goodness. I'm on WWE shop now looking at some Randy Savage official merchandise.
Oh, there you go. Unofficial mascot of the Bros Before Elbows podcast.
Dude, I love Randy Savage. Dude, how can you not like Randy Savage, dude?
Go check out WrestleMania 8 or WrestleMania 4 on the WWE Network. He wins the title.
Goodness.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, good times, man. Yeah, so I haven't seen. Have you seen any Shield stuff? I haven't really.
No, I'm gonna check it out right now. Actually,
yeah, check it out.
It's actually pretty cool.
WWEshop.com.
Oh man, you could get a Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose Battle Pack action figures, $24.99. Whoa, Shield Hounds of Justice coasters, only $17.49.
For coasters. I better come with a damn beer with it. Better come with a drink. Put on the coaster.
You best give me a beer. No, dude, they got some patches on here. They've got iPhone case. They got, dude, their sweatshirt's pretty badass, dude.
What's the design on it?
It just says Shield, like, vertically along the zipper, and on the back it just has the 3 hounds, kind of like their,
like dogs, like
yeah,
animated. Okay, it's decent.
Oh, they have the Shield rocking horse ornament 4-pack.
What?
They have Christmas ornaments, dude.
Wait, you have the Shield Christmas ornaments? Are you serious?
Yeah, they're on sale. They're marked down from $22.99 to $3.99.
They're marked down 95%, like 90%. Dude, how pissed is the dude who spent $29.99 on it like a month ago? Oh, why did I wait for the sale? Oh man, that's a good deal. Okay. All right. Should be a new segment on the Bros for Elbow Saga, just randomly searching WWE shop and seeing the random stuff on there.
Dude, interesting. If you look at the Dean Ambrose and the Seth Rollins action figures, Seth Rollins is the one holding up the U.S. Championship belt, not Dean Ambrose.
Ooh, maybe a spoiler alert. Maybe
Ooh,
a spoiler
the toys are telling us something crazy.
Oh, we're breaking news here on the Bros Before Elbows podcast.
Rumor has it, according to the WWEshop.com, that Seth Rollins is going to be taking the U.S. title from Dean Ambrose. This is unofficial breaking news.
Sounds legit. I'd buy it. I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, Rob Van Dam is on the WWE shop. He's got a bib, dude.
Man, he needs to come back before WrestleMania, man. Just run out.
I'm telling you, dude, he's going to be in the Battle Royal. He's going to be in the Battle Royal, dude. So, speaking of Battle Royals, we had a little, we had some entrance into our
Facebook Battle Royal on our Facebook page.
Boom!
For elbows.
That's exactly it.
Check us out on Facebook. Hit the like button.
Yeah, give us some love. You know, anytime that we get comments, anytime that we get like Twitter tweets or Facebook comments or messages, we share that stuff on the show. I just think that's cool because, well, why not, man? You people write in and we respond to it and we want to have that conversation going. You know what I mean? So one of the questions was from my buddy Jason B, and he comes out with a hard hitting question, dude. Who is the greatest manager of all time? Man,
Jason, good old Jason B, friend of the show. Everyone on our Facebook page is a friend of the show. Yeah, that's a good question, man. I think it comes down. This funny thing is, KHIC just ran a tournament, greatest manager of all time. I think the final was Paul Heyman versus Bobby the Brain Heenan, and I think that, and I think Miss Elizabeth was in the final four, and like Jim Cornette was another one to be in the final four.
Man.
So, man, I think one of those four, but I'd probably have to just. That's a good question, Jason.
I haven't been alive long enough. Well, now that I got the WWE Network, I can watch all the Bobby Heenan stuff. But I know that he's a badass. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't really alive during his time. Mm-hmm. You know,
I think it's a lot of. It reminds me of VHS tapes. Is when I think of Bobby Brain Heenan. He managed like Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Andre the Giant, Haku. Ric Flair. He's like a personal business advisor for Ric Flair when he came to the WWF in '92 and won the title. So he had a lot of good people under his stable, man, back in the 80s.
True, man. But Paul Heyman, dude.
Paul Heyman's making a run at it, man. Late in the game. With all the people he's managing now. Because back in WCW, he's Paulie Dangerously. He was managing people too, and he was good then too. So I think that's a coin flip. I'd probably give it to Bobby the Brain Heenan just because he's got that classicness to it. But I can see an argument either way. I definitely deserve some more research on the WWE Network.
Dang, but hey, man, that's why the network's there. So, dude, jump on that tablet, jump on that phone, dial them digits in, and you can watch as much Bobby the Brain Heenan as you want. You can watch as much Joey Styles, oh my God, as much as you want.
All the ECW pay-per-views are on there, man. And they even show like episodes of ECW, like their TV show on there.
That's on there. Rad.
Yeah, it's so cool, and they keep like all like the. Because I was watching some one of the pay per views, and they keep like the commercials in there, like the commercials for like upcoming pay per views, and like cool. They keep like cool like little like nuggets like that, like Macho Man like Slim Jim commercials and stuff in there. They keep like cool little nuggets in there. I think that's cool.
That's crazy. I wonder if I always think of some of the more hardcore matches with ECW if they change the rating.
Yeah, I've seen something go from PG, and then some things you watch, it goes to TV 14. It'll say violence, or I was watching WrestleMania like 16. I think that was TV 14. And it was for violence, like sex and language, because they did like the first match was the Godfather came out, so he was talking about bitches and hoes, and he had like five scantily clad young women who are maybe trying to pay for their college fund or something. Escort him to the ring with him in a tag team with D'Lo Brown, and they were just talking mad smack and stuff. And I was like, wow, I don't know how well this holds up. But yeah, so yeah, some of the ratings are different. Yeah, for sure.
Crazy, but yeah, wow. Another question is from Ellis M. What kind of oil do the wrestlers put on them to make themselves so shiny?
Is it oil or is it like KY jelly or what is it, man? Especially, man, the Shield and like the Wyatts, and their hair is like always wet. How do they keep it like always wet?
I bet you they all take a shower right before they get to the ring.
Is there like a walk-in shower you can just stroll through, like on conveyor belt before you head out?
But it doesn't get your clothes wet. It only gets you wet.
They have that technology. WWE.
I don't know. It's probably grapeseed oil.
Is that was that real oil?
It is actually. It's very good for the skin.
Okay.
Because it can't be like KY jelly, dude. They'd be slipping and sliding. They'd be like super greasy.
What's another good oil? Flaxseed oil? Is that an oil? I don't know. I don't know.
Burning oil. Burning black oil.
Flammable oil?
No, they probably just dump. They probably just like, I don't know, run a comb through their hair and just spray it. Have a little water bottle.
Popcorn butter.
Bacon grease.
There you go.
They all have a good breakfast
before
they get to the ring, and this is every wrestler, every match, every Raw, dude, every taping. Right before you get to the ring, you have
eat
breakfast.
A full breakfast.
You eat a full breakfast, and you then pour the bacon grease over yourself.
Oh, okay. Remember that one time Titus O'Neil ate a full breakfast and he was
and then he barfed on Zeb.
He barfed in a JBL's hat.
Oh man, that's so gross.
It was good times. Another question: Jason B bringing the thunder again. He's our MVP for this show for sure.
It was the same question.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah. What a horrible outline. No, I have the. It's the same question. I copied and pasted from our Facebook page horribly. Technical difficulties here. He asked another question: is who or what had the best finishing move?
Oh, that's
in the
right.
history of wrestling.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Another cage side seat tournament. I don't know. Maybe Jason's a closet cage side seats commentator, but he doesn't know him. But that's another good question. I think it comes down to it has to be a move that's like high impact. It has to be a move you can hit out of anywhere at any time. So that eliminates some moves. I don't think it's an aerial move because most of those things are done by. I don't think it's like a moonsault or like a 450 splash or like a frog splash. I like those moves, but I think too many people kick out of those kind of moves. So it has to be a move that's kind of respected too. I'm thinking like the stunner, F5, sweet chin music, stuff like that.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking stunner and the super kick.
Oh man, the super kick, man. Sweet chin music. The thing about that is you can hit it anywhere. You can load up on it, like for the dramatic effect. I think that's probably my favorite, man. I mean, it gets blocked a lot, but I think that kind of adds to like the joy of it because you don't know if it's gonna get blocked this time or not.
Yeah, that's true. I'm also thinking like Daniel Bryan's flying knee.
Ooh, that could be a couple years down the road. That could be it. That's pretty effective. What are some of the worst finishing moves?
I think moves that are way too complicated to like set up. I think like who used to have the pump handle slam as their finisher? Wasn't that Test?
Test had it, yeah. Wade Barrett used it a lot. He didn't use it as a finisher, but yeah, Test had that, yeah. That wasn't good, yeah.
That's just something that like after your opponent's worn down enough, then you can hit that move. But you can't really just hit it out of nowhere. Oh, I think a pedigree. If you kick someone in the stomach hard enough, you can set them up real quick and then.
A cousin of the stunner, the Diamond Cutter, dude. Dallas Page. Dallas Page. I think I love the Diamond Cutter way more than I love the RKO by Randy Orton. I think.
I can't stand the RKO. Just the way that it's done is just silly.
Yeah, it's not as the cool thing about the Diamond Cutter, it seemed like DDP always found like a way to like hit it out of like off the top rope or hit it like out of nowhere. He was really good at the surprise Diamond Cutter. That's a really good one, man. He was good at that move.
Bam! Do my yoga.
I think it was bang. You say bam or you say bang?
Whammo jammo, wabba labba doo bop.
That's one of the should be in the best catchphrases. Whamma bamma jamma. Yeah. Why did that phrase never get over? I don't get it. So good finishing moves. Yeah, those are some classics. One more question before the question of the day from your boy. You can read this one because it was a question and a comment.
Yo, so Hardev,
our boy,
dude, our boy Hardev. He's like, yo, check it, mic check, 1 2.
He typed all this out on our Facebook page.
He did. He's like, yo, man, let me ask something. Is this thing on?
He typed the tapping sound.
He did.
Okay.
And then he goes, CM Punk supposedly quit the WWE because of not being in a title match, and in this with this Batista drama. So is this another WWE stunt, or is this WWE making bad moves, which is pissing off the wrestlers? TMZ had caught up with the Hulkster, and he said that WWE needs CM.
That's interesting. I'm wondering when TMZ talked to him. Was it after, before the CM, like before he signed for the WWE, or after? Because I'm sure Hulk Hogan, he's the host of WrestleMania 30. I'm sure he has some inside info. If he's saying the WWE needs CM, maybe they're trying to still work something out. But at first I thought it was a storyline, but then I think it's real, man. Because I don't think CM Punk's. What are you doing? Are you organizing your desk drawer right now?
No. Liz just came in. She had to get keys.
Oh, okay, keys. Okay, say hi to Liz.
I was giving her some keys.
Say hi to Liz, everyone. In Radio Land.
Everyone says hi. Hi, babe.
Hi.
She says
future,
hi.
There you go. The future Mrs. Bros for
You
Elbows.
want to say something in the microphone?
Okay.
Hardev asked a question, so we're talking about Hardev on our show.
Oh man, I think Liz is gonna have a following from the Bros Before Elbows, the family and friends. I think she's gonna be the third member of this wacky team.
It's a wacky dynamic, man. Already.
Okay. But yeah, I thought it was an angle, but I think the CM Punk thing's legit, man. He didn't come back for Raw when he was in Chicago, and everyone was chanting his name, and like there were so many opportunities. But yeah, man, I think it's just I think it's real now. And the thing I want to ask you though is, with CM Punk leaving, did that help Daniel Bryan get pushed to the top of the card? Did that kind of help him, like accidents, like?
No, I think he would have gotten there anyway. I don't think CM Punk was in his way. I don't think he was ever in his way.
They're very similar. They're like the Indies dudes. They were faces at the time. I don't know.
I just don't see how. I think if anything, I think Punk kind of screwed himself on this. You know, unless he already had the expectation of him walking out, just being like, okay, either people are really gonna miss me, or they're just gonna forget about me. And that just could be the nature of the industry. Like, you know, I just don't see if it is a work and he winds up coming in last minute, cool, good. But if he doesn't come back, then it's kind of like, all right, you're a grown ass man. You can you know, it sucks and it's sad and it's kind of selfish, but if that's what you're going to do, then that's what you did.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I say this is because the rumor was it was supposed to be CM Punk versus Triple H at WrestleMania and Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania. That was the rumor, like...
That wouldn't make sense, though.
That makes sense?
No, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's what I'm saying. If CM Punk stuck around, would he been in the Triple H match with Daniel Bryan? What they would have done with him, I guess. So, I don't know. It worked out in the end.
They could always have him fight Santino.
This Fandango in a triple threat match?
Dude, have Zack Ryder Last Resort get over.
Oh my god, dude. The stupid Rough Rider finisher, man. He's got to get a new finisher. I hate that finisher. Biggest bad finisher is that stupid Rough Rider. He jumps on the dude's face.
That's kind of cool.
No, it's not. It's horrible. So horrible.
Oh man, that's good stuff. No, but to answer the question, I don't think anybody's like cheesed off. I'm not. I just think I don't think WWE purposely did this. And if they are going with this angle, this is, I think, like a different barrier of quote unquote reality TV or a quote unquote reality take.
Yeah, it'd be pretty mind blowing if they tie all the strings together. But I think the storylines are going right now, like we said, Triple H, Authority versus Daniel Bryan. I think that the underdog story that's a good enough plot line to carry WrestleMania 30, even without CM Punk. And the machine keeps rolling on, even without CM Punk.
Absolutely. The wheels keep on turning. Wheels keep on turning, man. Can't stop the quick bus now, dude. You're either on or off, or you're dead.
Rolling like a river.
Dude.
Wheels keep on turning.
Exactly, man. Buns keep on baking.
Muffins keep on making.
Exactly, dude. Pizza keeps on baking.
I was going to say elbow. I ran out of food and I was just going to say elbows keep on dropping. I don't know. Good show, though. Good show. Good times.
Well, we still have the main question of the day.
Gosh,
oh, my goodness, dude.
Oh, God. We just got cut off air. Oh, God. We had a riot. Right.
Jason Ellison Hardever shaking up the show, dude.
All right, wait. What about Liz? Liz is shaking up the show.
Shaking up the show, and the cat's shaking up the show, and Bray Wyatt's shaking up the show,
and Bryan's running, occupying the show, trying to get his push on our show.
Freaking Stone Cold stunnering everybody in the first 10 seconds of the Rumble match during the show.
The Yeti's trying to hug everyone on our show.
Dude, Giant Gonzalez is in a naked suit trying to tombstone pile drive Undertaker during the show. Oh, man, I wish you could see. We should need a camera on our show so you see all the wackiness. Shockmaster just fell down again here in Phoenix. This is amazing. Oh, my goodness. Hulk Hogan comes out to the WWE arena in a TNA Impact shirt. Oh, my gosh. TNA has invaded WWE. Aces and eights. Garrett Bischoff. Never forget. In an alternate reality or universe, what if the Aces and Eights took over or hijacked Raw? Oh god! What if the Wyatts and the Shield invaded the Impact Zone? Yeah. Everyone's just mind just exploded, or they're blown, or they just press X on the browser and checking out from our show. So the question of the day, let's go back to The Undertaker, the dead man. We didn't get to talking about it in the Raw recap, but he's facing Lesnar this at WrestleMania. So the question is, before The Undertaker retires, should their streak keep going? Should he remain perfect at WrestleMania, or should he retire and put someone over on the way out? I think we talked about this. We did a play-by-play. We did a play-by-play, but we did talk about it in the Roman play. So we kind of answered that. Was that our consensus though? So we did have that debate. The reason I said that is because Stone Cold said he should keep the streak alive, and Big Show came on Stone Cold's podcast and said he should keep the streak alive too as well. I don't think it was a question of the day. I think it was just a question of the podcast. So yeah, but I think regardless, still, I personally, and again, as I said in the previous show, would take 6 spears and 3 or 4 tombstone pile drivers. It would have to be basically the moral of the story is if it's going to end, which personally I really don't think it should. Mm-hmm. I think that's like Paul Heyman, as awesome as an orator as he is, really put it into perspective. these superstars only won 3 matches in a row. These dudes only won 4. Maximum ever was like 4, or obviously 22, but next to his streak. So he's like, your streak is so big and so powerful that, you know, it's a force to be reckoned with, you know, or not a force to be reckoned with, but
so life is its own, man. It's its own like entity.
I don't think it should. I don't as an entertainment company, don't ever let it break. But if you do, it has to be, someone has to die in that ring. There has to be. It would
be Undertaker, dude. He's 50 now, I think.
Dude,
he's up there,
but
man.
He trains like all year for this, dude. He has a ring in his house, dude. Like, he can just be prepping for this one match all year. You know, but still though, man, I don't think it should ever end. But if it does, it would have to be some crazy match. It would have to take 6 spears. It would have to take 6 or 7 finishers.
6 or 7 Rough Riders?
6 or 7 Rough Riders, dude, and like 4 or 5 Tombstone Piledriver. It would just have to be the most unreal match to end it, dude, and it would have to be the last match of WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be the last match. We said if it was the last match of pro wrestling, the 100-year history of pro wrestling, going back to the carnival days. Wrestling a bear. If the Undertaker streak, if it ends that way, would have to shut down wrestling. Just fold up the WWE Network as it is. Just end it.
Just shut down headquarters, dude. HQ just turns their lights off. That's it.
No need to burn it down. Put away your pitchforks. Put away your angry torches.
I'm kind of tired. I think I'm gonna go home now.
Forrest Gump it?
Forrest Gump it, dude.
Forrest Gump it, WWE, okay.
Gump it, dude. Gump it. Once it gets to a certain point, gump it.
I think I'm gonna go home now. Chevy Michael Cole and like just takes his headphones off. That's like the last thing image, or Taker takes off his gumps it. Oh yeah, I think we did talk about this, but the counter argument is real quick. If it's 23-1 or if it's 24-1, does that really like take away from the streak, man? Like, you still won 24 matches in a row, dude. Like, does that make like, oh, Undertaker, you suck, dude. You lost one match in a row.
No, but it makes everybody else that lost before him
look bad, or
no?
But a lot of those guys
are
retired. He faced like Jake the Snake Roberts and Jimmy Snuka back in the beginning of the streak, and Giant Gonzalez. He faced some crappy people. He faced Kane like 2 times and Triple H 3 times.
Even Kane, I read somewhere, was like, I was offered the opportunity to beat him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's like, I turned it down. He's like, there's no way.
Crazy. Yeah, Austin said it. Yeah, Austin said, I think a quote. I saw it on CageSideSeats.com, going back to them. If you're listening on that site, awesome. Yeah, it's a big show. He said, Stone Cold said if they offered me like $10 million to end the streak, he'd say no. He said, nope, wouldn't do it. It's like too much pressure, too much something. He respect for the business or something like that. I was like, what?
Totally, man.
Man, a lot of wrestlers keep saying yes, but man, I just think the way the business works is if you're going to retire and this is your last match, put over a rookie, put over a Cesaro, put over a Roman Reigns, put over a Bray Wyatt, put over a Big E. Give them that rub, man. Give them that push.
You could do that on any other pay-per-view, any Raw, any SmackDown, any main event.
SummerSlam or
any superstars, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
superstars.
Do it on NXT, man. No, but it couldn't be WrestleMania, dude. There's just no way, dude. That's like
Sammy's on.
Yeah, it's like the freaking world. That's the World Series, dude. That's the Super Bowl. That's just like.
That's why it'd be a great ending, man. It's like Game 7 of the World Series, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. And you need that one home run, and he hits the home run, dude. It's like, let Roman Reigns or Cesaro hit a home run.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know what would happen, dude.
It's really like the chicken or the egg like kind of argument, man.
I would really reevaluate my entire life at that moment if Undertaker lost, dude.
I would. That might be like when like the whole arena walks out like sad. You know, that could be pretty depressing. Like the person who won's like celebrating, it would have to be someone who's super popular because there'd be so many disappointed fans after that. So man,
so
totally on the fence.
Empty.
What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
How did I get here? Oh my
How did I get here? Oh man, yeah, I don't even know.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Great. Let's end it on that. Just pondering of the meaning of life question.
Totally. No, this is a good episode. Number 12, wrapped up, packaged in a bow. It's gonna look good, dude.
Man, packaged in an 8 carton. 12 episodes.
Absolutely. Keep tweeting us. We love talking about the comments. That's a really fun section for us on the show. So we invite more commentary, more tweets, more Facebook posts. We'll talk about it on the show. We'll give our insight on it. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody who likes pro wrestling. Hey, Bros Before Elbows, the podcast is rad. We're here because we love doing this, and we just love talking about this and being brothers and goofing around with radio. So, but we love inviting anybody into the show, you know. So thanks for listening. Check us out on the YouTubes, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the MySpaces, the LinkedIns, the WordPresses, the Pinterests. Half of those we're not on.
Friendsters,
the Tinders, the Meet.coms, the Christian Mingles, the
yeah, we have a great Christian Mingle page, Bros for Elbows. We're super pop. Yeah, man. Just thanks for spreading the word. Thanks for listening, and go elbow one of your friends this week and say Bros Before Elbows send us.
Straight up.
Just go elbow someone in the name of Bros Before Elbows.
Peace.
Peace out.